We can win this fight without any losses. That's my prediction. Very nice. That was urgently necessary too. We can recruit 13. We have 36 now. Now we're going into battle here. We always save here. That means let's give it a name. Hope? Just hope. And we move toward our goal. Deadly fight. 36 minutes of brawling against 100 to 249. I think that's crazy. Oh, can we get some mana first? Refill mana. Is there a mana fountain somewhere? See where it is. There are always mana fountains. Do you see the mana fountain? There's one back there. Now that fight was pretty easy. Shout out to Easy. Go forward, then up again. So now it's time to hope and pray. And we'll fight from the front. Flying unit to the front. And they can get through anywhere. We don't stand a chance, do we? No. Everyone get in and dive. 21 squads minutes of hitting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 2140, 150 minutes of hitting. We can do area damage, yes. A fireball. Then let's hit it. Go for the 3 here. Or go for the 3 here. We let the opponents come. We let everyone come. 1 ranged attack. The chat says that it's an improved minute strike. Those are Minotaur Lords. After attacking this creature, its counterattack happens first. Oh, ouch. We need to remember that. Whenever the creature takes damage, its morale increases by 1 great. We can only do minimal damage. We'll let them come. What else can we do? And now, yeah, they're all going to mess us up soon. And now we can only counterattack. So if we attack them, we'll get counterattacked first. Yeah, that means we'll be weakened first if I attack the group of 21 with my group of 3 here, or just the group of 17. Then we won't kill 4 to 5, and then 12 will hit back. Instead, all 17 will come at us, so we won't get a chance to strike. We can't run away either, because they'll chase us into a trap. One wing from the right, the other from the left. What should we do? If we do nothing, we'll die first. Attacking means we'll die first. So did any of you have an idea of what we could do? Dear folks, besides losing, we can't cast spells, Svergelstein. We can't use magic right now. It looks hopeless. Thanks for the encouragement from Bomba. You're giving me courage. It's good to know you're by my side. Reason Troll suggests negotiation. Negotiation that Ishi thinks this is just a hopeless WB. Nice. So standing still doesn't help. If we cast spells, what order do they attack in? They'll attack us first anyway, then we're done for. If a group of 17 attacks a group of 3, they're history. They just attack from here. But those guys, they'll attack us first. Let's see, I bet they'll attack first now. It's okay, we kept the 3. They're pretty strong here. Now we can go on the attack again. And we can even use some magic. Let's do a shadow attack. A shadow grip. They already had their counterattack here. Just press here once. Now we'll attack them from here. Kill 5. We lose the first unit. We've now completely wiped out a squad. However, we did suffer losses on our side. We can only launch one counterattack at a time, not several. Oh, fire. Warm up. One of our ranged fighters is left, the last one. She dances the dance of despair and death. Here is the Guardian who accompanies us. She is our only hope. What can she do? She can restore all of her own hit points. Or deal more damage and take less damage until the end of the round. But the round is almost over. She dashes to any hex and deals attack damage to all adjacent enemies. She could hit a maximum of 2. Should she do that? Or we heal ourselves once. We only have 40 hit points left in total. Let's heal ourselves once. We can do that once per fight. Now we'll kill 4 up here. We can only ever kill 4 at a time, right? We get 4. Then we kill these 4 here. Now comes attack 24 against. Against 16, we kill all 16 down here. We can kill 19 to 20. We're also coming from 21. They're stronger. They're weaker. One's right here. Three remain. We can strike again. Remember, they strike first, but they'd hit 16. They've used up their counterattack. They have an attack of 12. And we have an attack of 48 because our hero is buffing us. I would take the risk and try to take them out. A hero attack. Just press here once. An attack right here. 3, 1 lost again, only 1 remains. Now comes our... Oh, that's not a sales one. Actually, it is. She just drew enemy actions to herself. I can go again now. I can make a ranged attack on this one. With luck, they'll kill him. But only if we're lucky. Aggressive stance. Magic? Shadow Cloak? Weakening Ray removes counterattacks. I like the idea. It's our turn now. We're attacking the squad of 21 up here, the strongest one they've got left. We'll use magic to prevent counterattacks. First, let's do an area attack. They're standing here. We would take them out completely. Or 4 up here. We'll remove both of them entirely. Should we do that? Man, there's no spell that kills more than 4 units. That's actually only 3. Let's use the Weakening Ray and take away their attack ability for this round. That's the strongest squad in the group of 21 here. Our attackers are beside them. We'll strike once from up here. Now the Minotaurs are trapped. Surrounded. That's the squad whose counter ability we took away. Now only Minotaurs remain. There are still 9 of them. With the Phoenix, we attack him without retaliation. Wait, we can still do other things. We can still attack all adjacent enemies. But that's at most 2, given their positions. We won't end the turn, then we could take out both squads. Or for this round, 40 more damage and take 40 less. I'd rather do that in the next round. Our turn isn't until the next round, after everyone else has fought. Oh, how lame is that? Then let's do this now. Scurry off somewhere and weaken the two of them. We actually shouldn't have been able to hit back. That worked. Now we'll do the normal attack on the squad of 18. We had taken away their counterattack ability. We won't be able to do that. We'll only lose by a narrow margin, but we will lose. Number 9 against number 11 again, the one who can't defend himself. We can repeat it, that mattered. He's gone. So, and here we open fire on him and kill one. The ones up front can scurry down. And a hero attacks the squad down here. 17 remain, we can cast a spell once. Maybe we can make it after all. Fireball hits several at once. We don't have several of them standing next to each other anymore, just this one and this one up here. Lightning bolt remains. Shadowhead, that's strong. We can kill 4 there. 13 remain. 3 to 4, but they attack us first. We might all die doing this, but the idea of just one squad attacking is nonsense. We'll use up their counterattack on us. But only one was lost. Another 2 Minotaurs gone. Lucky shot. Guys, we're winning, but there's almost nothing left. So, winning this one is a dream. That's really a dream. I thought that was impossible. But look, what's left? Only our hero remains. There's only one left. No, they're completely gone here too. We have the female guard next to us. And did 6 die, or are there 6 left? It's not quite clear to me. Yeah, you never doubted me. I did. 6 Minotaurs remain, the Guardian. An Onyx Dancer, and 2 of these attackers here. Insane. Absolute insanity. Let's save real quick. But that's the army we had strengthened with our last gold reserves. And I'll name the save so we know what the tactic is for the next few minutes. That's the tactic. Somehow muddle through. Let's get a Zweigelstone in the chat. Another win like that and we're lost, WB. So, and now we ride with our hero, with Gunner, into the unknown and see what else we can do here. 250 gold, too little to live and too little to die. Yeah, we can't recruit anything with 400 gold either. Can we do that? Do we have to defeat a guard here again? Increase morale up ahead. Capture crystals. Gold when you defeat a guard, how strong is it? Unbelievable. 12 of the guards, we have one. We're supposed to defeat 24 guards. We have one on our side. Unbelievable. Incredible. Gold this time. We need all the gold we can get. Another deadly fight. And we have to get through here. Is this the push toward the end of the game? Do we have to go through here? Can we still pick something up? No. God, this game is wearing me out. What's up here? Gold can boost attack and defense, but we can't afford it. Have we been here before? Maybe something, a few resources? 250 gold. Too little to live, too much to die. No, too little to live and to die. Well, where to now? We could pick up a reward there. Can anyone answer True Officer's question? I can't. Should we go for the Hydras against the 3,655 with the gold? We could also ride back and get even more Minotaurs. We'll get a few more Minotaurs. At least we don't have to fight. Two more. Now we have 8 again. We need to replenish our mana. We have to go to a mana well. That's the only place left where we can get units. The Hydras, right? Yeah, the Hydras, period. Or cave dragons. Easy fight. Cave dragons or Hydras? I can't recall which is better for us. Does anyone know? So, cave dragons should actually be melee fighters. Does anyone know if the Hydras are melee or ranged fighters? Who knows that? At the tracks, 1 to 4 of them catch up with us. All melee fighters. Should we try the dragons? There's more gold there. We can do an area attack. Who? The Hydras or the dragons? I guess the dragons, right? I think the dragons have kind of a fan-shaped attack. They can attack 3 spaces next to each other, right? The dragons too. Should we get the dragons? Both mean for Burley. Should we attack the dragons? Ryan Berthill knows exactly. Dragons are level 7. Hydras are level 6. My Grafe, the dragons are attacking here. Try to recruit some. There are 2. Move combat units to the front. Do we only have 1 left? 2 to lure into battle for a fight in the back. And what can the ladies and gentlemen do? Melee attack, Dragon Breath. Deals direct damage to the target and the creatures on the hex directly behind it. So our units should never stand side by side in pairs. Immune to level 4 spells or lower guys, we can hardly weaken them with our spells. Discluster. Of course we'll try anyway, right? Only level 4 spells Shadow Grasp should work. The effect no longer affects anyone on the battlefield. How frustrating is that? Disc cluster. Fireball, that's possible. That. But it doesn't even show if it does a lot of damage. It's usually an area attack for hitting several at once. Do we even have any range fighters left? One! One last range fighter, an Onyx Dancer, just one. We have to go into melee combat. Maybe we can slow down one unit and let the other move ahead alone. We should try that, see if we can find a slowing spell. Weakening Ray, take away the retaliation charge. We'll definitely do that later, yes. Many creatures lose some attack under defense. Reducing production lowers it. It's enough. That's not enough. More damage per round for our strongest attackers. Shadow Grip didn't work, right? Less damage, basic attack damage for 3 rounds for an enemy fighter. To curse an opponent. Cursed creatures take 110 rows of damage at the start of their turn, and it doesn't go away. Chat suggests maybe the guillotine. Deals 72% of the maximum hit points as magic damage, and that's where I was done here. Everything that's nice doesn't work. Ice Bolt. No, that doesn't even exist. Yeah, how are you supposed to pull the dragons together? Hello, Daniel. Dania. Retro Freezer, how can you do that? How can you make them come together? Everyone could attack from one side, but then we'd be pretty stupid. Because they have that fanned out attack. Blessing on the angel. It's suggested to buff the angel. Yeah, all good, thanks, but not this round. We can cast spells regularly. This round we need attack damage. We'll buff ourselves when they're in striking range. They're fast. They'll be right on us anyway, in just 3 rounds. They can move again at the start of the next round. We have to weaken them now. Or we strengthen our angel. Our guardian. Also has a counterattack. And has 400 hit points. We'll do that one solo, hoping that it survives. The others won't participate, so we're relying solely on that one. More damage with basic attacks. 25 for 3 rounds. Or remove counterattack charge. How strong are the dragons? Only 29 attacks, that's not so ridiculous, they just have that many hit points. Then let's strengthen one of our own. We'll strengthen this one here. Guys, we can do this, he's doing this all by himself. Move forward once, fighter. Draw the attacks to yourself. At the end of the round, it won't work. They'll stay here. 1 damage, fighter attack. We'll offer them one here. They stay in the back. We'll do that completely with the awakened one. Yeah, barely any damage. Wow, guys, look how strong he is. They're so strong thanks to our hero, because the heroine's hero attack stats get added on top. God. There goes one less Minotaur. Spellbook? We're on next, right before the dragon. We'll use this to kill it. We're not going to attack at all. We don't need to cast spells for that anymore. He's not even going to take a turn this round. Sasha, hello, Scheidrak. Well, thanks. Yeah, made it. That wasn't so hard. He just has 40 more XP by the end of the match. Done? Hey. Heroes can teach each other spells when they interact on the world map. In doing so, each hero learns all of the other heroes' spells that their level, skills, and equipment allow. Cool. Very practical. So, how much money do we have? 3,000? How many can we recruit with that? 1. Oh, we also need some for alchemical stuff. Nope. We still need gemstones, right? Or what is that? Gemstones. We can make one. A cave dragon. That was really worth it. Good thing we did that. That was totally and absolutely worth it. Now up to the next fight. Let's head to the mana fountain. Let's move over here. Let's save. I'll give our backup save an encouraging name again. Something that radiates our unwavering optimism. Something like Death Wish. And let's attack. Did the other hero invite us? Yes, but we can't get to him, damn it. That's a special map. Attack once. Deadly battle. Hopefully that's the one waiting unit. Everything is tearing apart here. Maybe the dragon. I can't send you units over the buildings, Tom. Only artifacts. Through the abandoned settlements. These aren't cities, they're abandoned settlements. God, there are so many of them. Units can go too. Seriously, you're not joking, right? You're telling me this now. Then we could have been moving all the units from one squad to another the whole time, for hours throughout the entire mission, and they would have fought the battles for us. Then we could have sent them back. Then it's no wonder how hard this mission is for us. You're only telling me this now. This can't be happening. Guys, seriously, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. We have 577 viewers. We've been fighting here for hours, and we haven't done that even once. I keep saying it, I'm always talking about the collective intelligence in the chat. That makes the whole mission look different. No, that isn't related to spoilers or backseating. Don't spoil the plot or how the map is set up, but thinking about it together, that's not spoiling. That you think that's called, oh god. Max Crane writes, I admit it, I didn't know either. Now I'm completely demoralized. That can't be true. Out of the fight for once. Maybe he can pull something off there. Basil, are there any? Yes, Mira, yes, several, yes, it was really exciting. So let's go. First, let's take a look. Now we're heading to our settlements. Where is the next settlement? I hope we have one here. I hope there's a settlement on this part of the map. I thought that was the appeal of the map, that you split up here. Remote settlement. Alright, now let's get the units. It says it adds units and artifacts. Now let's get this guy. Where's the nearest remote settlement here? Then the whole map plays completely differently. Seriously, I am... And this is real. This will go down in the history of misunderstandings. We should bring the second one into the settlement now so it works. Where is the next settlement? Up here? Go over there. It might be too late now. Because then the game's balance isn't set up for that anymore. And now there are also completely different types of units in some cases. Then artifacts, cave dragons, also hardly make sense. We should have recruited all the units in just one area, and then always send them over. We should have specialized in one area and the units there. Because this way, we can't get them all over there. What are the strongest ones? Maybe like this. Well, I don't think we're going to make it. Yeah, that's the thing with spoilers. So if I talk out loud about how a building works and I give out wrong information, we can send artifacts back and forth there. You can correct me if I explain something wrong, whether it's to you or myself. But I admit it's difficult to tell what is backseat gaming and what isn't. I'd say we don't really stand a chance anymore. We can't even get all our troops together here. For that, we would have had to play completely differently. We would have had all units, all gold in one area, although then we wouldn't have progressed equally far in all areas, but still. Hello, Galaxus. Thanks for the 41. Now we're riding back up with it. It's probably still a deadly fight. A difficult one, at least.